As we all know, that agriculture has always been the backbone of our economy. But to truly empower our farmers and the rural entrepreneurs, we need innovation, technology, and access to the right resources. Our guest today is a trailblazer in this space, Aastha Singh, the visionary behind Gram Shree Agri Services Private Limited. From offering hands-on training through Gram Shree Kisan School to launching high-quality agri products like Gram Shree Honey and Gram Shree Ghee, Astha is bridging the gap between traditional farming and modern innovations. Today, we will delve into her inspiring journey, the impact of Gram Shree, and what future holds for today's rural economy. Let's welcome Astha Singh.
Thank you so
Over
much.
to you, ma'am.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. And
Okay.
namaste to everyone watching me out there. So I'm Aastha Singh, founder and CEO of Gram Shree Kisan, which was incorporated in June 2019. The journey behind Gram Shree Kisan, how did the inspiration come from? Prior to that, I was working as a senior consultant in Department of Animal Husbandry and Fisheries Unit in Directorate of Fisheries, Government of Bihar. So where I was leading the PMU, and I was engaged in the basic policy framing and the implementation of various schemes, which is there being implemented by Government of Bihar or Government of India. For example, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, Agriculture Infrastructure Scheme, formation and promotion of 10,000 FPOs under Central Sector Scheme, and primarily I was looking after Department of Fisheries. I was monitoring the call center unit, the execution of schemes in the various districts, managing all the teams in the 38 districts Bihar at block panchayat and village level, monitoring the data of the beneficiaries of the schemes and what are the establishments after taking those benefits of the scheme, either in monetary terms or either in advisory terms or consultancy terms. So I was looking after all that. So over the period, I realized that the farmers we are dealing with are not even aware how to open a government portal and apply to the schemes. The farmers who are calling at the call center, they do not know what are the various documents, what are the eligibility criteria of the various government schemes which is already there on ground. Or what is the right way of doing fish farming? What is the right way of doing poultry, dairy, poultry? Or it can be an enterprise level. There, every household in rural Bihar is engaged with dairy, goatry, poultry, or fishery. Maybe on a small level, they are having only one cow or only five goats, but it has a potential to be converted into an enterprise level, micro enterprise level initially, so it can scale up, and people are taking it as domestic practice. Moreover, I realize that all these practices are being done by a woman in the rural households, while the men are doing agriculture industry. So women are being considered as like women are contributing to the financial household activities, but they are not being considered. So there was a potential of creation of livelihood, employment, self-employment, and entrepreneurship via animal husbandry, fishery, and agriculture itself in the state of Bihar, where there is huge employment up to a ratio of 25%. The Department of Animal Husbandry that time was in Kabutar Khana. So Kabutar Khana, the Vikas Bhavan, where the Directorate of Fishery is now there, the Secretariat, which is called, it was under renovation. So we were working there in Kabutar Khana. So, it was very amazing, like Machli Vibhag in Kabutar Khana. So Kabutar Khana was a building, and it was like a Sarkari building and kind of very shabby, pan ki peak and gutka ki through and everything like that. So I was there, like I was from a corporate background, like energy manager as a city head in Oyo and all, and directly entered into government sector. But then the pace of the private companies are different. So having the experience of the corporate and then establishing Oyo in the state of Bihar was itself an enterprising journey from me, right? So the idea, the enterprise skill had been developed from the corporate sector only. The base was set up, and then when I entered in the government sector, so I felt there is a scope of uh, private investment over there because the Bihar is purely an agrarian economy, and people are less literate. Education level is less, and 90 overall, 95% of the people are directly or indirectly engaged into agriculture only. And Patna is the only capital city. So that Kabutar Khana became my Bodhi tree, where I got enlightened. And from there, with a team of four, one in IT, one in training and consultancy, one as a CA. CA, he was eventually my boss. So Mr. Puneet Priyadarshi, who had hired me that time, so now I hired him in the startup Gram Shree Kisan. So with a team of four, just with a YouTube channel, leveraging the government schemes and making small videos on low cost economy enterprise model in fishery, dairy, poultry, and poultry, and integrated farming models for small and marginal farmers. Small and marginal farmers are those farmers who can do like who have a land holding of less than 1 or 2 hectares. So we developed model in that, like in the first video, it was not like 600 square feet जमीन पर गड्ढा खोदे और करे मछली पालन और कमाए लगभग 50,000. That video got a hit of like 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs views around. This is my highest video, like around 5 lakhs views. Sorry, I will just correct it. And questions of around 5,000 farmers, like how to do it, कैसे कमा सकते हैं मछली पालन से इतने कम समय में. So we started with the online models and giving training and consultancy, online training and consultancy services. And we started with government schemes. Like there are lot many government is doing tremendous good work in this sector. Like there are lot many schemes: Kisan Credit Card Yojana, Fasal Bima Yojana, Student Credit Card Yojana, Agriculture Infrastructure Scheme, Mukhyamantri Mahila Udyami Yojana, Mukhyamantri Rozgar Yojana, Yuva Udyami Yojana, SC/ST Yojana, Startup Policies, Kanya Uthan Yojana. So we started Kusum Yojana on solar pumps. So we started, I only started, we did not have that much of money and capital. So I only started writing, shooting, and anchoring those videos. And like you can find it there, Gram Shree Kisan, it has around 20,000 subscribers, YouTube channel. And I am only answering most of the videos on very minute level, like तालाब का प्रबंधन कैसे करें, गाय कैसे पाले, 2 गाय कैसे पाले, 10 बकरियों से कैसे लाखों कमा ले. तो ये सब वीडियोस मैंने बनाए और इसके द्वारा 1,90,000 रुपए में एस्टैब्लिश हुआ ग्राम किसान 2020 में. पूरा कोविड फेज था. सो पीपल वर लाइक ऑल द लेबरर्स दे वर कमिंग बैक. एग्रीकल्चर proved to be the only sustainable business in the COVID time. क्योंकि सिर्फ एग्रीकल्चर चला उस समय, बाकी सब बिजनेसेस ठप हो गए. और हमने उसी टाइम पे एक मॉडल इंट्रोड्यूस किया जिसमें सारे मजदूर वापस आ गए, सबका पलायन वापस होने लगा. It was reverse migration. So we launched this model and it became a super hit. People started querying us with just a capital of 1,90,000. So we launched this model. So very soon we realized that what we are saying we have to demonstrate it. So then we bootstrapped it with the amount of our own capital. Like we were co-founders and co-founders with our own capital of around 25 lakhs rupees. We took a land on lease in Bellary, which is Puttur area, and we developed those farms. Like we developed this 600 square feet pond, 10 bioflocks, one RA system, 10 goat farm with 10 goats, poultry farm with 500 chickens, dairy with just 2 cows. So we started it and we realized that we piloted the project from Bellary. We started giving physical trainings and demonstrations to the farmers. And then we started giving private trainings also. And meanwhile, when the infrastructure was created, we started applying to government agencies. Like we are
Okay.
affiliated with the Government of India, Government of Bihar, Directorate of Fishery, Director of Animal Husbandry, Department of Agriculture, um, with the premier institutes like my incubation with ICAR, Indian Council of Agriculture, which we have taken a grant also under RTDI. So we started getting affiliation as a training institute. So we are an
Okay.
institute accredited by Government of Bihar. We are the first private AITI institute, Artificial Insemination Training Institute in the state of Bihar and third in Pan India,
Okay.
who have developed such a kind of infrastructure. So we started taking government training, we started taking private trainings, like farmers are paying for those trainings, a fair amount of
Okay.
amount for those training, and they are starting their employment, livelihood, and self-employment practices, and even enterprises. So we started with that. Then we developed the now we have two units, like the training and consultancy unit is called Gram Shree Kisan School, and then we developed Agribusiness Center, because like we were dealing with small farmers, so उनकी problems थे, like उनके पास they have small land holdings, they have lesser money, उनको traveling cost भी नहीं होता 100 रुपए का for for the education and literacy programs which government is prevailing, तो वो हमारे यहाँ 100 रुपए की बस भी लेकर नहीं आ सकते थे. तो हमने उन सारे
True.
लोगों interested party थे, because I had all the data since we were only PM. So I had all the data of farmers who were interested for the training, and we linked them with the government program, which was free of cost, and the government which was who bore the transportation, feeding body, and everything. And we took those training into our institute, और उन farmers को हमने बुलाया और सिखाया है. तो हमने ऐसे ऐसे किया, जितने नीडी लोग थे उनको गवर्नमेंट प्रोग्राम से जोड़ के हमने अपना एक तरीके से लीवरेज कराया, और जो प्राइवेट पे कर सकते थे उन्होंने हमने उसके थ्रू कराया. तो वी स्टार्टेड. तो उसके बाद किसानों की प्रॉब्लम आई कि मतलब ट्रेनिंग तो कर लेंगे, गाय कहाँ से खरीदे. अब एक छोटा किसान एक गाय खरीदने पंजाब हरियाणा कहाँ से जाए, बकरी कहाँ से खरीदे, मुर्गी कहाँ से खरीदे. So there is no established brand in lifestyle. So Gramshi
Okay.
Kisan, yeah, so हमें समझ में आया कि we need to establish a brand which can supply quality livestock and quality input. So we started another wing, another unit, which is called Agribusiness Center. Right. Agribusiness Center, we started with Belgavi Chakoli, where we started selling livestock like cows, goats, fisheries, and all. And then inputs, equipments like feed, fodder, pH, health monitoring kits, pH meters, cow mats, and everything which is being used in animal husbandry fishing. We had started with that. So then we started giving one-stop solution. Then it's like लोगों ने फिर लाइक गाय तो हमारे पास आ गई, तो बीमार पड़ जाती है. हमने भी ये पायलट किया था, हमने 10 बकरियां खरीदी जो एक साल में 40 हो गई. ब्लैक बंगाल ब्रीड जो एक साल में 4 बच्चे लाइक एट एन एवरेज देती है, अदरवाइज 8 भी दे सकती है अच्छे नहीं. तो हमारी 40 हो गई, पर उसमें से हमारी 10 खुद की मर गई. तो वहां पे हमें समझ में आया कि यहाँ पे वेटनरी सर्विसेज बहुत क्लब करना जरूरी है, क्योंकि गांव में वेटनरी सर्विसेज बहुत, सरकारी अस्पताल और वेटनरी सर्विसेज बहुत उपलब्ध नहीं है, और अभी तो थोड़ा एक्सपेंसिव पड़ जाता है उसका भी ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का. तो हमने कुछ रेसिडेंट वेटनरी डॉक्टर्स और फिशरी एक्सपर्ट्स को अपॉइंट किया, और एक कॉल सेंटर बना दिया, जिसमें ऑनलाइन फ्री सर्विसेज हम लोगों ने देना शुरू कर दिया वीडियो कॉल्स के थ्रू. सो दिस catered majority of veterinary healthcare procedures. Then we realized कि इसमें टेक्नोलॉजी लाना पड़ेगा. So because with the infusion of technology, this sector can just boom like it, and it is an untouched sector in the state of Bihar. In fact, in India as well, it is an untouched sector, animal husbandry and fishing. So we started integrating technology. Like we started promoting
Okay.
aerators or pH meters or farm mechanization machines, cow brushes, tail carts, and everything. All the small technologies which a farmer can afford, as small as ear tagging. 20 रुपए में 40 रुपए में जो ईयर टैगिंग होती है, राइट, एंड विच कैन इंक्रीज द इनकम एंड लोअर द कॉस्ट. तो अगर कॉस्ट भी हमारी कम हो जाती है तब भी इनकम बढ़ रहा है, और हमारी इनकम बढ़ती है तो इनकम बढ़ती है. तो हमने क्या किया, वी बिल्ट देम इन लाइक बाय 2020 हमने एक एग्री बिजनेस सेंटर खोल दिया था. 2021 में हमने ग्रामशी किसान स्कूल स्टैब्लिश कर दिया. 2022-2023 में हमने एक एग्री बिजनेस सेंटर को 25 ब्लॉक्स में कर दिया. लाइक वी डिसेंट्रलाइज एट ब्लॉक पंचायत एंड विलेज लेवल एज अ हाइपर लोकल स्टोर्स. यहाँ से सारी सर्विसेज एक साथ ब्लॉक पंचायत विलेज लेवल पे एक किसान को एंड टू एंड सोल्यूशन मिल जाए. अगर फिजिकल ट्रेनिंग लेती है तो हमें फिजिकल ट्रेनिंग के लिए हमारे मेन सेंटर पर ही आना पड़ेगा, बट अदरवाइज ऑल द सपोर्ट एंड इक्विपमेंट्स वी कैन डिस्ट्रीब्यूट इट through our main agribusiness center, which is there in Patna. And then there are, right now we have 52 agribusiness sectors in 52 blocks and 13 districts in the state of Bihar. Also, we are opening a Krishi Pathshala in the state of Jharkhand with the help of government of Jharkhand. And 60,
Okay.
yeah,
Ma'am?
sorry, you want to ask me.
No, I was just saying that it's really very inspiring that the initiative that you are doing and basically the kind of schemes that you have mentioned. So it's really very inspiring that you are educating the farmers
Yeah.
also, and you have also made some facilities to motivate them also, especially in the state of Bihar. Yeah. So, ma'am, like moving ahead, my next question to you is that what are your goals for expanding the Gram Shree in the upcoming years? And do you have any upcoming innovations or new product that you will going to launch in the
So
pipeline?
the product line, we are
Yeah.
getting into the product line. So we have just started with Gram Shree Kisan Ghee, Gram Shree Kisan Makhana, and Gram Shree Kisan Honey as a patent product. Will be very soon applying for it because there is no established brand again in these three sectors. Dabur and all is there, right? But here we are sourcing it direct from the farmers. And our strategy to scale is like we are a cluster-based business organization as well, which we are appointed by SFSC, NABARD, NCDC, and NAFED. We are working with all the four empaneled agencies by Government of India, and we are an empaneled cluster-based organization who are making FPOs. FPO is the biggest resource and biggest strength of the government right now if used in the right direction with the right resources. एफपीओ क्या होता है? एक किसान उत्पादक संगठन होता है जिसमें आप अप टू 1500 लोगों को जोड़ सकते हो. जोड़ तो आप लाखों लोगों को जोड़ सकते हो, बट मैक्सिमम लाइक किसान अगर it's like a company, private company, where a farmer can become a shareholder by investing just 1000 rupees and the government pays 1000 rupees additional. So up to 15 lakhs the government of India pays, and 7 lakhs extra he pays for the appointment of the administrative cost, like the appointment of CEO or appointment of accountant in the company. And it is being formed in every block in the state of Bihar. So our biggest strength, and the expansion plan is coming from there. Like there are 538 FPOs in 538 blocks. We are ourselves making 53 FPOs in the state of Bihar. Only 50 can be maximum appointed to one organization, right? So we have linked with all the CBBOs in 538 blocks, and we are expanding in that level, and we are establishing mini processing units in dairy, in like fishery processing units, like fish oils, or honey, makhana processing units. Like this, we are having the expansion plan. So we will expand our mini processing units in 538 districts in the state of Bihar by I think 27, 28, and long-term goal is by 29 and 30. There are 10,000 FPOs in pan India, so we will get into training and consultancy of all the 10,000 FPOs because we are forming the FPOs also, we are promoting the FPOs also, right? We are paneled with government of India, so we are already working with the farmers. So the vision is to to create to create an ecosystem, to create a mass level livelihood, employment and self employment and micro entrepreneurship in entire India through animal husbandry, fisheries, and agriculture, but integrated all of it, all the components, training, trading, technology, and treatment under a single umbrella, and providing end-to-end services to the farmers. और हमारा विजन ये है कि हर घर से हर एक रूरल बिहार के घर से एक उद्योगपति निकाले. So this is the ultimate vision. Every woman, every youth, from every household of Bihar especially, there will be one entrepreneur in the field of agriculture or allied service.
It's really very motivating that the initiatives that you are doing to provide employment in every sector and keeping in mind the FPOs, the women's and the youth, everybody. So it's really very motivating. So, ma'am, like moving ahead, my next question to you is that what advice would you like to give to the aspiring agripreneurs who want to bring change in the agriculture sector?
So like there's lots of potential in agri sector. Like I have launched another startup last week on the name of Gram Shree Greens. Like while working with the farmers, मुझे समझ में आया कि वो धान गेहूं बेचकर पैसे कमा ले रहे हैं, मक्का बेचकर, and with all the agriculture commodities. पर अभी उसका जो पराली is the burning issue, right? The agriculture waste is the burning issue. Around 200 million tons agriculture waste like it goes waste only, और इसको जला दिया जाता है, which produces
Yeah.
the carbon dioxide, and it pollutes the environment. And the government is entire government is working, not only India, the entire the WHO is working on carbon free society only. So अब हम क्या करें, हमारा एक और स्टार्टअप है, क्योंकि हम फार्मर्स के साथ काम कर रहे हैं, तो हम एग्रीगेटर्स बनाएंगे पंचायत लेवल पे, जो ये सारा एग्रीकल्चर वेस्ट कलेक्ट करेगा, राइट? या वेस्ट कलेक्ट करेगा, और
Okay.
फिर हम उसको मैन्युफैक्चरर्स बनाएंगे, हम मिनी प्लांट्स 15-20 लाख के एस्टैब्लिश करेंगे, जिससे एग्रीकल्चर वेस्ट से ब्रिकेट्स बनता है। ब्रिकेट्स होते हैं वुडन ब्रिक्स, जिससे हम कोल को और डीजल को रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं। डीजल को रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं 40 रुपए की कॉस्ट में, 92 में। कोल को रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं 6 रुपए की कॉस्ट, राइट? और किसान को जैसे उससे तो फायदा होगा ही कमोडिटी, तो अब उसके बेस से भी फायदा होगा। उनके एग्रीगेटर्स डेवलप होंगे, जो एक अलग एम्प्लॉयमेंट है, मैन्युफैक्चरर्स डेवलप होंगे, जो एक अलग से एम्प्लॉयमेंट है, और एग्रीकल्चर बेस पूरे इंडिया का इशू है, राइट? पूरे इंडिया का ग्लोबली इशू है। तो क्या है कि एग्रीप्रेन्योर्स के लिए, मतलब एग्रीकल्चर इज द फ्यूचर, एंड एग्रीकल्चर इज द ओनली सस्टेनेबल बिजनेस। एंड एग्रीकल्चर इज पूरा व्हाइट कॉलर एकदम सूट एंड ब्लेजर वाले किसान को एक फॉर्मल कॉर्पोरेट के लुक में लाना है, कि एग्रीकल्चर किसान, किसान एक, हर एक किसान एक बिजनेसमैन है, और एक किसान से बड़ा बिजनेसमैन कोई हो ही नहीं सकता है, who is working on the ground। और बहुत बिजनेस आइडियाज है, लाइक एग्रीकल्चर वेस्ट से आप बायोमास फ्यूल्स बना सकते हो। वी आर मेकिंग कार्बन फ्री बायोमास फ्यूल्स विद इट्स राइट नाउ। सो एक आइडिया से ना दूसरा आइडिया आता है। तो दोज हु आर स्टडिंग एग्रीकल्चर, दे शुड डू इट वेरी सिंसियरली, क्योंकि एग्रीकल्चर में बहुत स्कोप है। मार्केट लिंकेज का इतना बड़ा स्कोप है, पीपल कैन वर्क ऑन लॉजिस्टिक इश्यूज, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन इश्यूज, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फैसिलिटी। सिर्फ स्टोरेज पे काम किया जा सकता है, आइस प्लांट्स पे काम किया जा सकता है, लाइक ऑन द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलप किया जा सकता है, पेरिशेबल फूड आइटम से काम किया जा सकता है, प्रोसेसिंग से काम किया जा सकता है। एवरीथिंग हैज टू बी प्रोसेस्ड, एंड जिसकी लाइफ, शेल्फ लाइफ वैल्यू बढ़ जाए। सो देयर इज hell lot of scope in agriculture, and agriculture will be the future because by 2050, इनफैक्ट बाय 2030 फूड इमरजेंसी पूरी दुनिया में आने वाली है, बिकॉज किसान किसानी छोड़ रहे हैं बिकॉज उनके पास नॉलेज की कमी है। ट्रेडिशनल मेथड्स पे वो अभी भी फार्मिंग कर रहे हैं। सो प्राइवेट इन्वेस्टमेंट की बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है, यूथ की बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है इस सेक्टर में। विमेन को आगे बढ़कर काम करना होगा, और क्योंकि लाइक श्रीलंका ने ऑलरेडी फूड इमरजेंसी घोषित कर दी है, तो 2030 में पूरे देश में फूड इमरजेंसी घोषित हो जाएगा, जिस तरह से लोग एग्रीकल्चर को छोड़े। सो वी हैव टू कम टुगेदर एंड प्रमोट एग्रीकल्चर एज अ बिजनेस प्रैक्टिस एट एन एंटरप्राइज लेवल। और एग्रीकल्चर के तो हर एक चीज से एक कमोडिटी बनाई जा सकती है, right? So I would just, I would request people to come into agriculture, request investors to invest into agriculture, and promote and support those who are, doing agriculture startups or doing business into agriculture, because agriculture is the future.
Yeah. So, ma'am, I think every agriculture student should watch this interview because the kind of motivation that you have provided to the agriculture students, and as you have mentioned also, the kind of work that you are doing from converting the parali into the useful agriculture product, and the kind of vast scope that agriculture holds. So, I think every agriculture student who is pursuing agriculture should watch this interview because now the innovative techniques are coming, and thanks to ma'am that she has mentioned everything elaborately. So thank you so much, ma'am. It's really very inspiring to hear about your journey and the incredible work you are doing. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your insights
Thank
with
you
us
so much
today.
for
We wish you
thank you so much for
we wish you
thank you so much for giving me the
yeah, thank
opportunity to share my experiences with you. And if it can motivate even 10 people, so it would be worth it.
Yeah, that's our vision also. So we wish you the continued success in your mission to transform the India's sustainable
Thank you.
agriculture. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.